What's up, everybody? Good evening.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Mark was one of my favorite shows. That show had me tripping all the time. So.
Absolutely. Welcome to The Devil and His Advocate. This is your boy Q.
And this is Seek the Port. In the house. I ain't starting already, y'all. I drove home last night. I said, you know what? You don't need to be cursing like that on the people's television screen. So
anyway, I'm cussing today. I'm cussing because I had a little hell of a day today. You know, whatever the case is.
Yeah.
So y'all getting a little bit of a feedback from us, and I'm trying to make this microphone sit up so it won't screw nothing up. But welcome to the show on this evening. Listen, we got a fire-ass show for you on tonight. Thank you so much for joining us on your busy Friday night. We know that you guys are busy, but we sure appreciate you. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Twitter, TikTok, wherever you watching us from or listening to us from. We sure appreciate it. So we want y'all to come on in. We want y'all definitely to go ahead and join the show on today. Please make sure you're 21 years of age or older to participate in any conversation on this show. We always say that all the time, is making sure that we are keeping up with that tradition, because we don't want your mom and them emailing us, because we set up an email address for The Devil and His Advocate and another Facebook page for, we don't need them hitting us up talking about your kids was looking at the show. So we don't have that time for that. So just please make sure, and it's already got the disclosure there, make sure you're 21 years and up.
Listen, man, we are God-fearing men. We are both reformed preachers. So
you say reform?
We are both reformed preachers. We're gonna make sure that your children can watch this show today.
No, your kids can't watch. What's up, Titan? How you doing? Thank you so much for joining the show.
What's up, Titan? Thank you for joining, brother. Peace and blessings to you. Hopefully, a part of this segment, we can bring you in if you have any questions, man. We appreciate you coming on.
Absolutely. We're gonna get this stuff together, because I think when we go on a break, we're gonna slide this camera toward the middle, so that way when we slide in the middle, we can look in the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure you were so discombobulated here trying to get things together. I don't know how you did not see how this wasn't in the middle, but maybe I thought you had something going on.
Short man syndrome.
Short man syndrome. Short man syndrome. I look like a giant sitting next to you.
I mean, no,
I look like a giant sitting next to you.
I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Peace and blessings to you, Titan. Thank you so much for joining us on today. So real quick, what we're going to do, we're going to start the show off introducing ourselves to y'all. I'm going to pull this down because I think the camera likes it better like this. And so even though it's in my way, y'all actually can see it.
This may be in my way too, but yeah, I'm going to leave mine like this just for now. I think it's going to be all right.
I'm breaking no apart.
No mishaps.
No
mishaps.
No mishaps.
On tonight, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining. This is the first episode of The Devil and His Advocate. And we do appreciate you guys for coming in and listening to the show tonight. I'm super excited about what we're going to bring, the conversations that we're going to have. And we ask you guys to join in with us. Please, please, please. So Q is queuing up the introductions.
Got the introductions. The way I want to do mine is I want you to ask me questions, and then I'm gonna read yours.
I was just gonna say this is Q, the hostess with the mostest.
The hostess with
the mostest, the creator of the whole Master Gas franchise.
Oh yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Master Gas franchise now, man. Master Gas franchise. We have Master Gas. Then you have The Devil and His Advocate. You have After Dark. So you're doing a thing, and we appreciate you.
Hey, give me a hand praise on that.
You finally pushed the right button, y'all.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Titan says blocking y'all face. Yeah, we probably want to. We'll get a.
We'll figure this out, Titan. I promise you. It looked like I could see my face a little bit, but so we was having some something. It's not
something.
It's not technical difficulties, but we was having some issues with the mics.
Yes.
They sound really, really good, but we want to make sure that they stay in place.
That they stay in place.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So let's do the introduction. So I appreciate that, man. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna read yours here, because you have a whole ass biography.
Listen. When you do introductions, you're supposed to introduce yourself or have the person introducing you should know more about you than the people that's watching know about you.
So since you just gave a nice introduction to me, do I need to just continue to tell everybody about me and then read yours? I can do that.
Yeah, if you got more to say, because you ain't send me nothing. You said how you want. Okay, so
Well, I'm not walking around here with biographies. I'm not walking around here with biographies.
So first of all, I'm an artist, so I have to have a biography, and I have to update it every now and then. So when people say, "Well, send me a biography," if they're asking me to come out and do some things, I need to send and shoot them something really, really quick.
Absolutely.
So that's all that is, man. That's all that is.
Before we even get started the introductions, let me ask y'all a question. What you drinking on this evening?
Listen, man, let me show y'all some. This is the beginning. This is the first show. So we bringing Beyonce up in here, baby. We got to have some beat. So we're gonna be toasting to this tonight, y'all, for this first episode. We appreciate it. Appreciate y'all watching again. Appreciate y'all watching again.
That is the funniest thing. I can't wait.
I know, man.
I can't.
I just want to push all the buttons.
I can't wait to the one that we use. We make ourselves sound like monsters. Like it's one. Yeah, like that. And then it's one on there that it make it sound like it's like a proper white girl. It is hilarious. It's hilarious. I mean, it's hilarious. I mean,
it's good. We don't need to sound like her.
Seek the Poet is a spoken word artist, independent filmmaker, activist, self-published author, and self-taught professional baker. Let me tell you something. He baked a hell of a cake. And he's baked me too so far. Now I love both those cakes. Lemon cakes are my favorite cakes. He made me a lemon pound cake when I first met Houston. Yeah. He made my 45th birthday lemon cake. And
that was a layer cake. That was a layer
cake. And everybody ate it. It was all gone. I think I got one piece of it. But that's okay. Everybody had a good time. All right. He has performed across the nation as a featured poet for Dallas Black Pride. Is it Cincinnati Black Pride, Kings of the Mic, The Lion's Den, and Heart and Soul. See, yeah.
Calm down.
I didn't say nothing.
Keep breathing.
I didn't even say nothing.
Keep breathing.
All right. Seek wrote, co-produced, co-directed, and narrated his short film, The Ending, that has been featured at numerous film festivals, including the Black Alphabet Film Festival, Reading International LGBT Film Festival, Chicago, Marlon Riggs Film Festival, and Atlanta Short Fest. In 2016, Seek started his baking business, The Baking Poet, where he bakes and designs custom cakes for all occasions. A native of Galveston, Texas, out there by the brown water, Seek has claimed himself as a Houstonian for 27 years. You can find Seek on all social media platforms, entertaining a fan base of over 20,000. Well, we're going to say close to 24,000 followers.
Actually, it's actually more than that now. That's an old value, but I did want to bring something so that people can know what's going on, who they talking to, who talking to them, and how they can engage with me. You can follow me on all social media platforms.
Okay. So real quick, this was nice. This was really, really nice. I need to get me one of these biographies. I need to get me one of these. So let's talk about us. So what are some of your pet peeves? Like for me, one of my pet peeves is when people ask stupid ass questions. Like I just don't get it why people will ask a stupid question and the answer is right in front of you. It's like, okay, like you see what's in front of you. There are all kinds of records in front of us. And somebody said, okay, well, what artists you have on them? Okay, well, you can just read and see what's up there. But then you will sit there and you'll ask me, what's on the wall. And I'm like, you can't get up and read it yourself. That's a stupid ass question to me. That bothers me.
But this is why this podcast is called The Devil and His Advocate. Simply because what this nigga was just talking about, he hates stupid questions, right? So there are tons of records on the wall.
Tons of.
And somebody may come and say, "Oh, who are some of the artists?" And I can look here and see, like over to the side, that's Dr. Dre. I can see Patrice Rushen. I can see Shaka Khan. Like I can see those things, but some people will be coming up, who are the artists that you have on there? Because some people be doing shit just to be doing shit.
Oh.
You know, they're like records, so they ain't coming. They don't even know who they got on their wall. They just saw a picture. Oh, that'll be nice. So they got a whole bunch of records. Wow. They asking, okay, that person could be a music lover, right?
I guess so.
The person could be a music lover, but like, oh, well, let's talk a little bit more about this. Want to engage in conversations with you about what you have on the wall. So this is why this podcast is called
The
Devil
and His Advocate. Okay, Angel said, "Who's the devil?"
Well, you got to find out.
Okay,
That could be any episode. It could be me. One episode, it could be Q. The other episode, it could be me 1 minute. It could be Q the next.
Absolutely, and you know, really, honestly, our segments that we're about to go into in just a second, I'm gonna find them. We're gonna go ahead and get the show started because it's already been on live. You know, a little bit over 12 minutes. So what's gonna happen is we want to introduce y'all again to our Cups of Truth.
Yeah, this is the Cup of Truth, everybody.
The Cup of Truth.
This is the Cup of Truth. We're gonna pull up some Sir Davis in here every time Q decides to tell a lie.
Oh shit.
We're gonna be drunk. Now we're gonna force ourselves to tell the truth, regardless,
no matter what,
of how it feels in the moment, and we taking a shot about it too. Anyway, y'all like our little cups?
Yeah, they're supposed to be bigger than this. I mean, you know, put them up towards the camera. They're supposed to be
you
bigger
want to tell
than
a little story about why we got these little bit ass shot glass.
So you know, I wanted y'all know on vampire shows, you know, the evil vampires always got a nice little big old cup with a big ass crystal in the middle of it. You know, some real player like, you know, and so I figured, you know, Devil and His Advocate, you know, we need some big cups, you know, and so I ordered these cups that I thought were the same size, as the palm of my hand. But when they came in the mail, they were like little shot glasses, and I'm just like, but that's not what you said. I mean, they had different colors, like Angel. They had like gold and white. They had like this bronze with the red ruby in it. They had one with a green ruby in it. I mean, a green, I guess, stone in it. That rubies are red, and so all different kinds. And so I was like, well, maybe, you know, I should, you know, get us one with the red stones, the Devil and His Advocate. And these suckers came out miniature size, like, you know, Honey, I Shrunk the Cups. You know, I'm trying to figure out, I can understand that, like, I shrunk the cups. And so, but we're just going to use them as little shot glasses. And between every segment, we are going to take the oath of truth. And when we take the oath of truth, we're going to take a shot, and then we're going to go into it. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull up.
Let's go and pull up. So
let's go ahead and pull
again, y'all. So y'all pray for us because we are drinking Sir Davis tonight. If you've never had Sir Davis, and listen, I'm covering this up. I'm gonna just say it. I'm going to cover because we don't want to get no Beyonce.
Well, you done said a name.
No money. Nothing. But we will drink up.
We will drink up.
We will drink up. We will drink up. I'm just gonna pull you just a little bit.
You gonna pull me a little bit?
Oh shit.
That's okay.
I'm missing my whole.
See, it look like you already been drinking.
I promise I have.
You already been drinking stuff?
We getting ready though.
You're making a mess. You making a mess.
We getting ready.
Right, I'm just grabbing up a little napkin here so we can clean up our little mess, which is cool. Ain't no big deal.
Yeah, put it right here.
Yeah, you do put it right there. That'll work. So the name of our first segment, let me go ahead and pull them up because you did such a good job with this. And you know what? Since you didn't add this, let's just go ahead and get this out the way.
Let's go ahead and get it out the way.
Now, the premise of this podcast, everybody, is to spotlight how society sensationalize. Yeah, that word. Sensationalizes negativity and how bandwagoners feed into the bullshit.
Yeah, so y'all know how there will be like some whack ass posts. Mostly, you know, it could be anything as far as hot topics are concerned.
Right.
If it's political, if it's whatever, there's always going to be somebody in the comments that's going to perpetuate the bullshit. Exactly. So we're looking at how people perpetuate the bullshit to keep the negativity going. Right. And of course, this podcast is well rounded, but anything that's spotlighted that we want to bring as far as hot topics, we're going to be looking at that and kind of dissecting why people think the way that they think.
All right, that'll work. Okay, so we're gonna start there. And so since our first segment is called Easier Said Than Done.
Ooh.
Easier said than done. Now y'all already know that's
Ooh.
both of us love that song by Angie Stone.
One of my favorite songs by Angie Stone. Shout out to Angie Stone.
Shout out
Later
Angie
on in the
Stone.
show, we're gonna be giving Miss Angie much props. There's a lot of videos that's actually trending now
Absolutely.
on YouTube that's showing how many platforms she's been on, how many people that she spoke to, and how she touched the world. Man, she was an amazing woman, amazing artist.
Absolutely, absolutely. And not only was an amazing artist, but let's be honest, and Stone was hell on them Hollywood Divas, boy. Man, she was giving it to him, boy. She was giving it to him on the Hollywood Divas,
They
boy.
wasn't ready for Angie Stone. She was the one that was bringing the heat. She was bringing the truth. They wasn't ready for Angie, man. Just like in her music, it was that in her life too, and the women couldn't stand it. They couldn't stand it. They could not stand it.
And we're gonna get off her in just a second, even because we'll spend the whole show talking about Angie Stone. But one in particular episode, I think that she was trying to get the ladies to get back together or whatever, so they could work on whatever project that they was gonna work on. And it was just like she just wasn't for the shit. She was just like, man, bro, I'm leaving. Picked up her shit and walked off, and never came back to the series again. And it was just like, and she just kept saying, I'm just here for y'all, and I'm here about the music. I'm here about the music. And she's definitely one artist that never clout chased. People knew who she was, and they flocked to her. Artists all over the place, in Houston, Faith Evans, and such and such, and so on and so on. So definitely, rest in heaven, Angie Stone.
I do think with shows like that too. I do think with shows like that, you have to know your worth in order to be able to walk away from something like that, simply because people are looking for you to make a complete ass out of yourself.
Right.
So when you don't do that and you're able to walk away back, listen, I'm here for y'all. Y'all want to act the fool? Okay. Peace out. Oh shit.
My bad.
Shit.
We can't be coughing on the air. My bad. Can't be coughing on it. So let's get into it.
Let's get into it, because you about to piss me off already.
Man, listen. Okay. All right. Well,
Q coming in hot as the devil.
We got to take the shot. Now, are we going to take the oath? Do I administer the oath, or do you administer the oath?
You can administer the oath.
Okay. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you as the devil and his advocate.
Yes. Okay.
All right. Well, that's good. What did you do to the shot? You never had something in there.
Yeah, you. Listen, if y'all have not drank, Sir Dave, this shit is strong. Y'all wonder why Beyonce is a strong bitch?
Wow.
Drink some Sir Dave. Anyway.
Yeah. So let's get into it. So first segment. All right, let's go ahead. Yeah, you're right. All right.
First.
Let's talk about the boycotts. That we talking about the boycotts real quick. The black boycott. I do know that you're gonna probably have to educate everybody more so to the technical pieces of the boycott. But what happens is that I know that Al Sharpton, Bishop Jamal Bryant, there are a lot, even Joy Reid, there are a lot of our advocates at this moment encouraging us to boycott at different times. I believe different stores at different times, and then I believe it's an entire boycott at a certain time or whatever. But what's happening is that I believe Target was this month or something like that. But the boycott is going on, and they do not want us to spend our monies at these particular locations that did not keep was the DEI regulations in their stores or a part of their hiring vernacular. And so now listen. Now I'm trying to be nice today. What's up, Anthony? Thanks for watching. I'm trying to be nice today. I'm gonna be nice today, and that's all I'm gonna say. I don't know why we boycott. I don't know why we boycotting. That's the bill. I don't know why we boycott. I just do not know why we boycott. And this is my opinion. You can like it. You don't have to like it. I can say what I want to say, do whatever the fuck I want to do. and however I feel like fucking doing it. Okay. I'm not saying that boycotting is not important. So let's take it back. Boycotting was something that was a mutual thing between us people of color who actually had a same commonality. Okay, like the Montgomery bus boycott, for example. Of course, that's on a much smaller scale because it was that city for that particular busing system and the way that they were treating Black people when they had to use those buses going to and fro and whatever they need to do. And also, it was horrifying the fact that we couldn't even ride the buses at nighttime in Montgomery. And so for example, if you don't know what that is, Google it, please. And so now there's a nationwide call for a boycott. My issue is with this is that Black people, we forgive Gucci, we forgave Starbucks, we forgive anybody that we want to forgive, and don't think that some of y'all ain't sneaking over there to Target to go get your shit. Now, and if you do, okay, you can't tell you how to spend your money, but that's the first thing we say. You can't tell us how to spend our money. And then not only that, now here we go. Now I spoke about this publicly. I believe that former Vice President Kamala Harris, was a great candidate for the presidency. I, however, do not believe that she was the candidate for the presidency. I don't think that the Democratic Party had a fair shot. I've stated that before, but she told y'all ass, if y'all put him in there, this is what he's going to do. And so now that he's doing what he said he was going to do, now more so Black people as a whole, men and women, young men, young women, older men, younger men. Well, no, some older men did not vote for her of our race. But what happens is that we are in a place where at least only 40% of the actual population, the voting or registered voting population of our color, got out and voted. And so it was not appealing to maybe the other 30, 35 percentile when Vice President Kamala Harris was running for office. Now here we are. We know how Donald Trump was the first presidency. We understand his capability of doing whatever the fuck he wants and tearing up legislation, robbing us of certain freedoms. And I'm talking us as a whole, as people, not even talking about the attacks that he has had on transgender men and women, and on and on and on. I don't understand why we boycotting when half of y'all asses didn't go vote. Because now you want to say, oh my God, Trump is doing the fool. He doing the fool. Well, did you go out and did you vote? Did you go out and did you vote and let's not even talk about the governor's race, where half of y'all asses didn't even think it was important. But when you take your children to school next year, you're going to need certain kind of vouchers to be verified in order for those kids to go to certain schools now. And they're going to pick and prime everything, taking books out of our library system, destroying the education system as a whole in this state. So when you don't go and you make those choices and you be an ignorant Black ass, as we say on the show, there's a difference between someone who's Black and a nigga. When you decide not to be a nigga at that time, then why are we not boycotting? Yes, it's important. I'm not denying that it's important, but I don't know why the fuck y'all telling them to boycott, because guess what? Another election is coming. Midterms are coming. Midterm elections are coming. I wonder how many of us are going to get out and vote because it's necessary or because we pissed.
So, okay. Yeah, are you done? Or you finished?
I'm done. I'm sorry. Q
went on a whole spiel, but I want to invite you out just a little bit. There's information coming out now where we understand and know that Donald Trump did not win this election. He did not win this election fair and square. Elon Musk went into these states, bought these politicians off, and they stole the votes. This is just what happened. Now they're actually looking into that so that we can have more information on how to prove that. And what I also want is for us to stop penalizing people who actually went out and voted for Kamala Harris, even the white women that went out and voted for Kamala Harris, whose votes were stolen and given to Donald Trump, and the white men that voted for Kamala Harris, whose votes were stolen and went to Donald Trump. So we need to stop penalizing people for that. What I believe is that we need to focus on the people who did go out and vote.
Okay.
Those people who did go out and vote, because the people who didn't go out and vote really don't fucking matter at this point. So in the spirit of Harriet, sometimes we gonna have to drag some motherfuckers along, period, who just don't get it. Sometimes we just gonna have to drag them along or leave them behind. That's just what it is. That's how it's always been, and that's how it's going to continue to be because black people, first of all, are not a monolith. And I wish that we understood that white supremacy is a monolith.
Right.
Black power is not. White supremacy is a monolith.
Okay.
Black power is not. Black folks are divided and have been divided since we were brought here on ships to fight against each other. And the idea of playing to the powers that be is whack as shit. That's why you have all of these niggas in the White House doing crazy shit, saying stupid shit, putting pictures up of Jamal Bryant.
That was sick.
Pointing him, making him doing something very pointed towards him. And these are black folks that are doing it.
Yeah.
To their own brother. But of course, all skin folk ain't kin folk. So that's one thing I want us to stop penalizing people about that. Now get into this boycott, man. The boycott itself is to destabilize what Target or Amazon or whatever. There's a list that's out right now. I can't call it Walmart or whatever the case may be. And the days to do that on there. Now, we talked a little bit last night about, people who are remedial in a way that will go out and spend all their goddamn money on a Tuesday at Walmart.
Remedial.
They spend all their money on a Tuesday at Walmart and then not shop at Walmart on Wednesday. But then go back and shop at Walmart on Thursday. Why do we have to tell you how to do this? You should already know that you're not really helping the cause out, right? But I see that sometimes we're going to have to roll the carpet out, pull the scroll out and say, no, do this, do this, do this, do this. The next boycott that's coming up is going to last for at least 7 days, I believe. And then the next one after that is going to be longer than that. So we're trying to prepare your mind on how to boycott because to his point, a lot of people want to know, what is he going to do? Well, he referenced the Montgomery boycott. Yeah, the Montgomery boycott was a small boycott, but look at the impact that happened. Exactly. Now the world knows about the Montgomery bus boycott. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes things happen small and then get bigger, right? Yeah. And now the world knows that, hey, boycotts can happen. That's why Target is scrambling now. That's why when you have people talking about this, people in the media talking about this, that also puts a spotlight on them. They be like, hold up, now we got to rethink this thing. So boycotts are very important. I think that all of us fall in line with the boycott and understand and know how this thing is working. Do not spend your money one day, not the next day, and then spend your money again. No, there's a progression in how this is actually happening so that in the long run, they will hurt. They will feel it.
Okay.
They will feel it. Yes, of course, some people are just, it's like an addiction, right? Some people are addicted to Amazon. They don't know how to let Amazon go. I am a business owner. Mm-hmm. I bank on, I was on Amazon today. I bank on Amazon. I need certain things from Amazon, but what I am doing to prepare for this boycott from Amazon for myself is making sure that I am looking at other avenues, Black folks who have packaging and where I can get packaging from, or Black folks who I'm connected with on social media who are also cake bakers that I can pull resources from so that I don't have to go on to Amazon and spend money with them. So there's a way to look at how boycotting can work and not necessarily having to ask the question, well, what are we doing it for? We are doing it to let them hoes know that there's money, that's power in the money that Black folks have. And if we keep that shit in our pockets, we will bankrupt.
You know what? I agree with everything you said. But I still got a question though. You know what my question is? Like I just told you yesterday when I went up there and I wanted to get a book. And I went to a Black bookstore. I will not embarrass them on live yet. Cause you better assholes.
He not gonna. I'm not gonna allow him
let
to
me do
embarrass
it.
you now, because sometimes I think we need to allow space for people to just be human.
What?
Sometimes I think we need to allow.
Hell no.
Sometimes I think we need to allow space for people to just be human. That woman didn't cuss you out. That woman didn't say fuck you. That woman said go find it yourself. But get out. She was like this. Her behavior was. And I ain't read that book. I don't know. You gotta go find that book yourself, brother.
It's over there. It's over there. It's over
like,
there.
I don't even read that shit. So you can go over there and look for it. It seems like you know more about that book than I know about that book. So go ahead on, find that book for yourself, and then come on over here, and I'm gonna check you out.
Let me ask. Okay, so okay. Like I said, my only issue is if we're going to patronage our businesses, our people's business, can we do something about the fact of the matter is that, like, for example, you are a cake baker. You are not just a cake baker. You can cook your ass off. I've been watching you for a long time. You can do your thing. You even went home to Galveston and received and got a cookbook from a black chef, I believe, and you were making meals from this cookbook. So I get where you're coming from. My only issue would be is if we're going to patronage our black businesses, then we should be treated like sisters and brothers. I don't give a goddamn if you don't know what the hell a certain book is, if you've never read it before. When you go to Barnes and Nobles, they say, you know what, I'm so sorry, I don't know about that, but let me look it up for you. I wasn't even granted that. And so what I'm looking at is
does she have the capability to do that?
Yes, it is a goddamn tablet in front of her. If you work at a bookstore,
did the bookstore have an index to where you can go on and say, hey, yes, we have this in house. Some bookstores don't have. They should have that, but I don't know. I don't even know this bookstore, first of all, and I don't know if their system is set up that way.
Well, listen, we are in 2025. You should not be in a bookstore if you do not have the capability of seeing what you have in stock and how to find it. And I'm just saying, we got on a tangent about this
I'm really trying to save this young lady because Q went off on this young lady.
I went on and walked the fuck out. Sure did.
But his behavior also does not. His behavior also plays into the fact that we need to be there for each other too. So he walks out. He don't get what he needs. He pissed off at his sister because she don't know how to treat her brother. I mean, come on, man. It's like we have to figure out how to allow space and have conversations like, sister, hey, can you look this up for me or whatever? Instead of sometimes you never know what's going on in people's minds. And I'm not saying we have to do this every time because we need to hold people responsible too. I think that what he's doing is holding her responsible.
Absolutely.
However, I still do believe that there's also a conversation to be had where, hey, can you look this up in the index? Can you tell me, oh, come over here. No, listen, I don't know this stuff. Walk over here with me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But sometimes put them motherfuckers to work because at the end of the day, they don't want to work. So I just think there's a way to finesse conversations with people if you feel like you're being slighted.
I'm just waiting for you to pour me a little of that.
Let me tell you something. You ain't finna drink up all
my shit.
I
didn't say drink it up. I said, just pour me.
Because I'm taking my baby home.
You take your baby home with you.
I'm taking my baby home with me.
Good.
Is that good? Because this strong. This strong.
It's good. Yeah. Because we still got.
They can't see it, kid.
Yeah, but shit. All right. So real quick, let's move on real quick. Now you have on here. Let's talk about. What. I'm gonna let you talk about this. I said I didn't want to talk about Donald Trump's punk ass, about anything, and I'm not calling him President.
So we
Donald
can stay
Trump.
real brief with it. We can stay real brief with it
because we said we want to get no motherfucking.
We can stay real brief with it, and the reason why I think that we should stay real brief with it simply because I don't want to learn too much of that, but the people have to understand if you don't follow politics, please follow Joy Reid. She still has her she still has her Instagram page, which is huge. Follow Don Lemon, who is also pushing Black agenda and letting us know how we need to prepare for what's coming and keeping us updated. And also follow Roland Martin. That's where you need to get your news from. Jasmine Crockett. Follow those people on all of their social media so that you can get this work.
Can I just be honest about something? Roland Martin scares me.
Listen, I stopped fucking with Roland Martin.
I'm not saying I ain't just fucking with him. I'm just
Let me tell you something. I stopped fucking with Roland Martin after that judge had given that woman that Bible, that police officer that went into that man's house in Dallas, where you from? That went into that man's house, shot him dead, came back. She had to sentence her to prison, and in her sentencing her to that liberty ass sentence that she gave her, she ended up giving her a Bible and telling her to go with God or some shit like that. I'm like, first of all, bitch, you ain't finna give her no Bible. You ain't finna give her no Bible. That bitch, she need to take her ass over there and sit in that jail and rot like Sophia did. Because she went in that man's house and she killed him, knowing better. But of course, they all, the judge, of course, may have been a police officer back then or an attorney. So that's law. And then maybe she has a particular respect for police officers. But I don't know what it was that made her end up giving this woman a Bible. Y'all don't even understand how I cussed that woman out, that judge out. They could have came and put me in jail, baby. Wow. I cussed that woman out on Roland's page, and I told him he was a bunch of shit too. Because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what position you hold. I do not care. You cannot. I won't allow it for you to let white supremacy reign in any kind of way. Exactly. And you gonna give her a damn Bible, and this man, you ain't give that man's family a Bible. Right. Exactly. So anyway, I ain't going off on that diatribe. Anyway, that's why I stopped listening to Roland Martin, but I forgave him now. I'm listening to him again because he has a wealth of knowledge and he just knows how to bring the funk, man.
But Roland Martin, that's why I say he's scary. He scares me because he is so powerful. His voice is so powerful that he's very intelligent, very smart, and we're gonna move on. But the thing is that he scares me because it's like you said, sometimes it creeps up in his vocabulary sometimes that he gives a lot of people passes that don't deserve them. Yeah. And my thing is why I say, he scared me, but you say follow him, we'll follow Roland Martin.
It's probably because they give him money.
And it's not because he still got that semi-Jerry curl in his head. It's the fact that, he scares me.
Hey, listen, he love black people, man.
He love
black people to a fault sometimes. And, black folk ain't a monolith. We've been saying that now for years and we understand that, but still he gives us the news that we
let your soul glow. All right, so real quick, let's jump on it. So Trump and our allies. Okay, so if y'all have been following what's going on with Trump and what's going on with the allies and stuff like that, Canada said, you know what, he's doing it to y'all, man. And this is what they mocking this motherfucker on. They're mocking him. Yeah. Yeah. In broad daylight where everybody can see. They are mocking him, man. Mm-hmm. Crazy. In his face. And we have to suffer. And we have to suffer for that. So we're gonna see after this whole mocking thing and what happens with Canada and how he's gonna approach this. You just never know because he is unhinged. He is unhinged. Because he's unhinged. And then of course also Elon Musk is unhinged too, so you just never know what's going to happen with them. So just keep your ears to the streets, man. We ain't gonna spend a lot of time on Donald Trump saying shit. Appreciate it. And he gonna appreciate it. Thank God. But he trying to make us a shithole country. Listen. This motherfucker called Africa a shithole country. And what do you think America is? Listen, one thing that I'm gonna say this while I got my drink in my hand, so y'all know I'm taking it serious, and I want y'all to look at me when I say this, okay? Any person from this point on that runs for president, okay, that runs for president of the United States of America, needs to be unafraid to use the powers to correct the shit that he is about to break. Listen. Where is somebody in the Independence Party of America? There is a such thing as the Independence Party. There are a whole lot of other parties. I think it's a party that represents number of energy lovers, of green energy lovers, and it's a whole lot going on, and I just need somebody to stand up, to be able to carry this country and
We
not
had
be
somebody.
afraid. Who?
We had somebody,
Who?
and they chose not to let her
Who?
get the presidency. We had
Kamala Harris.
Harris.
I mean, okay, now she was the
We
most
had
popular,
somebody.
but
No.
she was the most popular.
Not the most popular.
Mm-hmm.
She was the most qualified.
By whose definition?
What the fuck you mean?
By whose definition?
Okay,
we never got
on.
a chance. We never got a chance. Check this out. I'm not saying that she was not qualified to be president.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying I don't think that she was the most qualified. The reason why
out of the two running.
I mean, but who else was going to run?
Out of the two running.
But what I'm saying is that first and foremost, you know, as you know, President Joe Biden was coming to a late decision on not to run anymore. It was unfair for people, even if they did not like Vice President Harris at that time. It was unfair to the popular, to everyone in the population of Democrats to figure out who is going to run this country next. If we were in a position to say, okay, you know what, we have this person, we have that person, we have this person. If she ended up beating them out, all right, let's go for it. Let's do it. Like Barack Obama beat Hillary Clinton. We had a choice. We did not have any choice. She was the most popular person and the most qualified in office at that time. So of course we have to do that because we want her to win, because we don't want orange ass in there. And not only that, because she would have continued to make sure that what President Biden had set to do would have gotten done and would have been done timely. And so I'm just saying that
we wouldn't be in
I just don't think that
and we wouldn't and we wouldn't be in this situation.
I agree.
And we wouldn't be in this situation now. So I get what you're saying. Yeah, Joe Biden came to a late decision to say, hey, somebody, but that was nobody else prepared to step into that role after you've had all of these people drop out, literally, to leave this motherfucker standing. So, of course, no, we're going to go ahead and push her up front because she has it. But she has what it takes. She was already in office. She was second in command. She was an attorney. She was an attorney, a senator. She had done all this shit in the shit that just her pedigree.
If she was a man, she would have won. If she was a man, she would have won. This and you know what? I'm gonna say this. We gotta move. We gotta go to segment 2. I'm gonna throw us on a quick break.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm saying.
I don't know if she was a man.
I think if she was a man, she would have won. This country. Look, think about it. France. They have elected women officials close to the presidency. You have a lot of other countries. British Columbia? They had a female president or female prime minister. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but they're more progressive in that way than we are.
And then that's why I say America will not. America is the youngest country just about in the globe. The youngest country is only a couple of years older than 300 years. 300 years. So when you look at that dynamic and opposed to China that's over 3,000 years old, when you look at that kind of dynamic, this country has a lot of growing to do. And you and I may not even see the day that a female becomes president in this country, because this country was built on tradition that a man leads and a woman follows. That is complete evident. Like Representative Jasmine Crockett, she is one example that is making waves in Congress. But what happens is that men, some of us, will not let them get past that point. You can be vice president, but you cannot be president. If Joe would have died, oh my God, men all over this country would have had a whole tizzy fit, And so I'm saying this as a person who's not a traditionalist and a person who sees the way that this country operates. They want a man in there, regardless if it's Trump's ass or if Sleepy Joe. And so I'm just saying, I agree with you. I believe that Tina, if she was a man, I think she would have won. If she was a man.
We'll never know now.
Sure won't.
We'll never know.
Do you think she should run again? Do you think she should do? Because now the Democratic Party has to regroup. We have to go through candidates now. Elections again.
Yeah, but I think what's happening is that they're gearing up for Hakeem Jeffries. I think they're probably mostly grooming him to be next. Old boy that's in Baltimore, Westmore. So they may be the next ones that's running. I'm not really sure. we just have to see.
I think, you know what, just to kind of, understand certain things, I think she should. I think she should because I know she's paying attention to what's going on. I know America hurt her. She was in tears. America hurt her. But I think that
America didn't hurt her. I don't think America hurt her. We still getting caught up on this bullshit. Donald Trump is a fucking thief.
He's a thief.
He stole the election for the second time. This time he stole it with money.
That's right.
So all those motherfuckers who Elon Musk paid off, they are sitting pretty. They don't have to worry about going through a goddamn thing. They are good. Donald Trump. So this. I just think that we need to be careful about the language that we use when we start talking about the election and how and what people did. I think who was supposed to go out did go out, and I think that the votes that put him over were stolen. And this is why I think that they were stolen. Let me tell you why I think they were stolen. Because Donald Trump told his people several times, Richard Maddow covered this, and other folks covered this too, that you don't have to go vote. We already got it.
We already got it. And wasn't some of the what was it, the registry, the voter counter company or something like that? The ones that
was rigged.
Owned by, was it owned or was it?
I don't know if it was owned by anybody, but Donald Trump is on record saying that he hired a particular guy who knows how to go in and manipulate the fucking votes. This came out of his mouth. So, period. That's it. What do we got else on?
All right. Well, real quick, we're gonna give everybody a quick break because we was talking about these fuckers. I'm just saying, I mean, it's ridiculous. We'll give everybody a quick break. When we come back, then we're gonna go into our second segment. We didn't get a chance to finish everything that we have, but we're definitely gonna dig into this second segment because I can't wait. Because this right here, this next segment is called "What the fuck are the people thinking?"
What the fuck are the people?
What are they thinking?
What the fuck are the people thinking? And if y'all have something in mind that y'all may have seen on social media, put it down in the chat, man, so we can bring y'all on and we can discuss it.
Yeah, because we're gonna jump into these comments in a minute. So y'all don't take your ass nowhere. We'll be right back. And we got a drink from a cup of truth, so you might as well go ahead and get that ready. We gotta get that ready. We'll see y'all in a minute. Hang on, just a quick second. So I got a question for y'all while y'all watching and looking and commenting. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Who's the devil and who's the advocate? Who's the devil and who you think the advocate is? Now I have one thing to say about that. I think we all can be a little devilish at times, but I think that whoever the devil or the advocate is, we just gonna fluctuate on who it's gonna be. I think I'm gonna be a little bit more of trying to be more of the advocate than the devil, but that means that he will have to be more evil. But you are way nicer than me, so I don't know. Well, it depends on the situation. Oh, y'all enjoying yourselves? I hope you are.
I hope y'all enjoy yourselves. Thank y'all for coming back. Let me give y'all a hand clap. We had a great first, second segment.
Yeah, did you pull us up? We got
the cup of truth. The cup of truth.
We got to do the cup of truth. Okay, so now this time you're going to the midst of the oath.
Yeah, we're gonna just go get you a little bit. You got choked last time.
I sure did get choked. I mean that is.
We already administered the oath. We don't
have to do it anymore. Okay, we gotta do it no more. Okay, that'll work. All right, so
we're here to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help us, God.
All right. Salud.
All right.
God.
My Lord, Beyonce. Ow! His mother.
Oh. I don't think
it's strong, y'all. It's strong, y'all.
All right, so let's get to it.
You want to get into the comments?
Let's do that. Let's get into the comments. All right, y'all been commenting. Thank you so much for commenting. Okay, sis said y'all are both advocates, and Sir Davis is the devil. you. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
let's jump into these comments right quick. All right, so I guess we'll start here. Let's see. Anthony, what's up, man? Hey, listen, when you come back to Houston, I want you to come and join us. It's my boy Anthony Brown. He hails from the area of DC, the DMV area. He says, my issue with the Target boycott is that they only renamed their DEI program, not the practice. Meanwhile, they employ many minorities and have minority contracts. Okay. Angel, she says, freedom is an illusion, like a restraining order protects you from real danger. Angel says, do black people make toilet paper? Because when they make you stay home, they will force you to shop. Mark my words.
Listen.
Wow.
There is a black company that makes toilet paper. There's a black list that's actually going around now. There's I can't remember this chick name, but before we get ahead, I'm gonna try to remember this chick name, and I'm gonna probably put it down in the chat. But follow her page, and there's a whole list of black businesses that you can actually buy from. I'm talking about from home goods to whatever, to furniture, whatever you need. There are black companies. It's online, but it's kind of like the Green Book, like back in the day when we had the Green Book, where everybody had to put their black businesses in the Green Book, and this is how you got around. This is where you knew where to shop.
Right.
This is the new age kind of Green Book where all black businesses are in this on this website. So yeah.
Okay, it'll work. All right, so Seek is gonna drop that information for you guys to assist in the efforts of making sure that we're doing our part. And as much shit as I talk, I'm definitely gonna make sure that I do my best. Because at the end of the day, I'm sick of this month. Sick of his ass. Okay, let's move on.
We ain't got sick yet, but let's move on.
Yeah, let's get some more comments. What's up, D? Greetings to you. Angel says the buying power of eggs are $8 at a big box and $30 at a black-owned business. What are we going to do? And then she says Roland Martin is not Rock Newton. Rock Newton.
Oh, wow. Wait a minute. You know what? He may not be Rock Newton, but he is what we have.
Rock Newton. Wow.
He is what we have. All
right. Bernie is the closest aligned with the black agenda. You know what? Bernie Sanders he tickles me. He tickles the shit.
First of all, let me say this.
He tickles me. I like Bernie.
Let me say this, and this is even scary to say. But we do not need an elderly white man as president ever again in life. Okay. We do not need an elderly white man as president ever again in life. I don't give a fuck how aligned he is with the black agenda or how close he is. If he marched with King, I don't give a damn.
Let me see what button I'm gonna push. I'm gonna push this.
We don't need another white man. We don't need another white man in office as a president ever again in life. We don't need that. So there are other people that we can actually choose from. We need to root white supremacy out and start moving forward with something that's more progressive. And even if it ain't somebody black, there are other motherfuckers who can run this world better than what Donald Trump is doing. But we're not talking about him no more. We're going on about our business.
Hey, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining. Okay. My cousin says, hey, E, hey, Q. All right, y'all, what's up? Thank y'all so much. E rock like. Anthony says, I agree. We don't need elderly folks in Congress.
And Congress either.
Listen,
and Congress.
We need a complete overhaul.
We need an overhaul,
of
political systems. Period. Listen, I was listening to J. Cole the other day. J. Cole got, I can't remember the name of this song, but he got on there. They're like, why can't I just choose a vote from my phone? Like, why does it have to be a thing? Like, why are we as sitting on the top of the mountain as everybody want to be like us? We still have these barbaric ways of doing things. There's no reason for us to have to gather ourselves up, go stand in line, vote like we in a motherfucking. Come on, man. No, it's time out for all of that. Like we gotta go. It has to change.
I agree with you 100%. 100%. Let's see. Angel said Kris Jenner has a better shot than anyone that's actually qualified. Yeah, well. All right, segment 2. So, what the fuck are the people thinking? So tonight is it's rodeo season in Houston. If you don't know anything about,
I think Bun B is tonight, right?
It's tonight.
Bun B is tonight.
If you don't know anything about the Houston Rodeo is one of the largest events in the United States of America. And what happens is that we draw over at least 2 million people here, guests, visitors, in addition to the 4 million people that are already living here. Okay. Now, the rodeo consists of a whole lot of events, including the Black Night. The Black Night. We get one night for the Houston Rodeo. This time we get 2 because Post Malone is coming. So we get 2 Black Nights this time.
Is Post Malone black?
Is he black? Post Malone is black, ain't he?
Post Malone ain't black, bro.
What is it?
I don't think Post Malone is black. I think Post Malone is white.
Is he white?
I think Post Malone is white, man. He probably sang black music.
Oh shit.
But I think Post Malone is white.
Oh, okay.
I don't think Post Malone is black. If y'all know if Post Malone is black or white, please put that down in the chat, man.
Do.
Anyway.
So what happens is that Bun B is having his birthday bash at the Houston Rodeo this year. Bun B is a really huge part of the Houston Rodeo just about every year. And so he asked, Ludacris is here. I love me some Ludacris. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I don't give a damn if you perform for Donald Trump or not. I love fucking Ludacris, and you shut the fuck up. Okay? So I love Luda. And Yolanda Adams is also going to grace the stage of the Houston Rodeo on tonight. And so when people found out that Yolanda Adams was going to be there, a lot of flack started coming their way about the Houston Rodeo, because some of us don't believe that gospel and R&B should be in the same venue. So you picked this shit. So you talk about it because I'm over that shit.
I mean, I just thought it was very interesting that we pick and choose what we want to listen to and how those things cannot be reconciled. It's so crazy to me that they were all in the uproar. Now, of course, we know Bun B got the jail. So I mean, we know that the shit that's gonna be said on that stage. We already know that.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Exactly.
We already know that. So what I am hoping, so this is Bun B's birthday, right? What I am hoping is that Yolanda is the last one to come out.
Okay.
I hope that he don't put her in the middle, right? Right. I hope that she is the last one to come out to really kind of solidify, hey, you have blessings, brother. Like your life is a blessing. So all of the music, all of the people, and Yolanda, like everybody loves Yolanda Adams.
Everybody loves Yolanda Adams.
And when Yolanda came out, y'all even think like when Yolanda came out, she was already crossed over.
Yeah.
She was like the second coming to BB and CeCe Winans.
Mm-hmm.
She was the second coming to that. So then she took it to a whole different level. They was playing "Open Up My Heart" on Quiet Storm, motherfuckers. Listen, on the Quiet Storm out.
Right.
So everybody loves Yolanda. So Yolanda has the jams, though, man. She has the jams. But at the end of the day, people were upset that she was in this lineup for Bun B's birthday. And I'm thinking, like, this is all appropriate. It's appropriate. Absolutely, like, at the end of the day, you want to have a party and you want to give God praise. That's just what it is. But so many of y'all
There y'all.
don't know how to reconcile y'all spirituality and y'all secular listenings when it comes to music. Like you are so adverse to the idea of gospel and hip hop marrying for this particular event that y'all totally was like dissing Bun B, like I ain't coming, why you got her on the show, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? It's just the craziest shit to me. I thought that was an interesting topic because at the end of the day, Yolanda Adams is like beyond superstar gospel singer, crossover artist. So at the end of the day, she is supposed to be on that stage and she's supposed to close out the show. Period.
Let me tell you. I'm gonna say this. I 100% agree with you. I love Yolanda Adams. You know, not just because of her transition into her crossovers and the things that she's able to do, but I like Yolanda Adams because of the simple fact that no matter other than her divorce, you haven't heard shit about her.
No,
I mean nothing about her. No. I mean, you know, just about every gospel artist that's out there right now has had a scandal. They have had something go on. And listen, better Yolanda Adams than Kim Burrell's ass. I don't give a hell what you say.
Hold on.
I don't care what you say.
Let me tell you something. I don't fuck with Kim like that, but I love Kim Burrell.
I love her. I love her voice.
Artist. I love her as a gospel artist. Now, that other shit that Kim be on, she can keep that. But I love her as a gospel.
She can sing her ass off. I mean, you know, she can sing her ass. Her talent is undeniable.
Absolutely.
But her character,
there will be no other.
Her character, the way that she has shown her public, is garbage. You know, I know because I've witnessed that shit firsthand, and so it's not something that people are making up.
Shit, hadn't we all?
But
was not Sunday's Best wasn't enough.
Let's slide that over to the slide. Slide that shit over because this ain't about Kim. But what I'm saying is that Yolanda Adams has shown that gospel music
can be anywhere.
Can be everywhere. Hell, even the Clark sisters have shown that their music is played in the club. You know, back in the Gap. You know, even Kirk Franklin. You know, with his nasty ass. And, you know, he was nasty. He was nasty. Why I'm going to? Because it was nasty.
You be going too
far. The issue is that people should embrace the journey they come from.
I think so too. So I don't think that Kirk was nasty. I think Kirk was appropriate for where he was. But that's neither here nor there. I also think that if you cannot be yourself,
okay.
If a gospel artist is on stage, that's the problem. You had that problem. You had that problem. You had that problem. If you cannot be yourself, if you cannot jam to Bun B and also Yolanda Adams in one setting, you have the problem.
So let me ask you, because for me it's not a big deal. You know, Yolanda Adams. Listen, let me tell you what y'all need to do after y'all log off tonight. I want y'all to YouTube Yolanda Adams and the Anita Baker tribute. Listen, you need to Google that shit. I'm telling you that now. She's done many tributes. Okay, she's done many tributes. Yes, she have. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you the way she sung Anita Baker's song.
Anita couldn't stand it. She couldn't take it.
Listen. She came behind Lettucey.
Listen.
Out of all people. She came behind Lettucey.
And you know Lettucey don't sing the shit. Now trust and believe. Lettucey had a song that wasn't going, but if Lettucey had a song, Lettucey would have been singing. But of course Yolanda, Yolanda closed the show on that tribute. So anyway, I think that those artists that's going to be on that lineup all can coexist together, and that Yolanda did a big one with this by accepting the fact that she's going to be on that stage tonight. And she's a Houstonian. Why wouldn't she be there? That's so bananas to me.
Why do you think that so many people had something to say about Yolanda Adams being on this platform? That because let's just be honest, we know that the Houston Rodeo carries a lot of people in there. And we talk about a lot of folk, mixed race, genders, everything.
Wait. Angel said Kirk is really plies.
She said, oh yeah, boy, don't play with it. So why do you think that? Do you think it's the church in general? Do you think that there are people who are really so stuck in a place that they cannot really fathom the thought that a gospel artist can be on such a stage like that? Because there are a lot of people.
I don't think that they can't fathom the thought that. I just think that they believe that it should coexist.
But why?
I think that they want to separate the two. I think that they think gospel should be gospel, and they think gospel should be gospel, and any secular music should be secular music. And what's crazy, Q, is that in this day and time, y'all still think that. Y'all still think that in this day and time. Banana City.
Now, okay, now, here I go. I guess I'm about to be the devil. In context, it says that you are supposed to be separated. Be ye separated. You're supposed to be separated. You're not supposed to mix and mingle. You're not supposed to be in a worldly place. You're not supposed to entertain those places, as it relates to that. But then when you go to your car after you leave service, your radio is on 97.9, the box, but then you throw your radio on 102.1 during gospel hour, but it's not a mix. I never make sense of that. I never made sense of that shit. You're gonna have to help me with that because I don't understand. People say that's what you're supposed to do.
You said something. So the early part of your statement was be separated.
That's what they say.
And you said in context.
In context.
But also in context, it says take it to the highways and byways.
That's right. It do say
so that's also context. So here we go again. We pick and choose what we want to believe that's going to satisfy how we feel about a particular situation. So no, she's supposed to be there. And that's all I got to say about that.
I agree. I think Yolanda is going to do a good job. And trust me, I'll be looking on TikTok for the clips.
I can't wait.
Because I want to repost. All right, here we go. And
she going to have on something tight.
Gonna have something. Did you say she's going to have on something tight?
And she going to have on something tight. And whatever that dress she has on is going to be fitted. Oh,
from head to toe.
Oh, them curves going to be showing, and she's going to be singing about the Lord. Y'all can sit there.
From head to toe. And listen.
And she going to be fine. Y'all know the ass is over 60 years old.
How tall is she?
6'2", 6'1".
She's 6'1". Okay. Yeah. I know she's tall.
Over she's 6'1", probably taller in heels. She's fine AF, and she's over 60. Some of y'all could never just be there, shut up, and enjoy the show.
Enjoy the goddamn show because she is going to give a good show. All right, so we on segment 3. So we're gonna give them another break because it's 8:46. We'll be through this segment here because it's gonna be our shout out.
Do we need to give them a break?
Oh well, shit, we can keep it going.
We don't need to give them a break, man. We need to talk through this, man. We need to mourn this out, man.
All right,
we need to mourn this out.
So now in this segment, real quick, we decided to just kind of just really leave it open for discussion. Just kind of leave it open for discussion. So I got a question. Now we're gonna dig into a couple of relationship questions. All right. We got to give the people just a little bit of a relationship advice or some shit. But you can't be like that.
I'm about to be the devil, y'all. I'm about to be the devil, y'all.
So my question on the floor is, if he or she, I'm gonna rephrase because I wrote it down, but I'm going to say it a different way. If you know that he or she ain't shit, why don't you ever leave them? Listen, I'm not talking about a boo thing that you just had for 25 days. I'm not talking about a boo thing that you just met last week. I ain't talking about that nigga that you met on Grindr. I'm not talking about the nigga you met on Jack. I'm not talking about the person you met on HeSheIt.com. I'm saying that when you know it's a person that's not good for you, Match.com, ChristianMingle.com, wherever you meet them, in the club, in the street, at the gas station, why don't you leave when you know it's not good? Why don't you leave? Why you don't leave? You know what? And that's, listen, this is a general question. It has nothing to do with either one of us. I just have been witnessing situations on social media that people, they know that there is a person that they are choosing to love that's no good for them. And I have a fucking question. I don't understand what's going on. So can you just a little bit of an insight? Because I know you didn't want to go there, just like I didn't want to go there with Trump bitch ass, but you wanted to go there. I'm just saying. Oh, and y'all chime in.
I'm just trying to make sure that the people are
I ain't say take the shot first. I ain't say take the shot first. Take the shot. Oh, because we got to tell the truth. We got to tell the truth. Got to tell the truth. So our next show, I'll bring the booze on our next show, and I'll make sure.
First of all, this was a Valentine's Day gift to me that I have not opened since then.
Happy Valentine's.
And I decided to crack this up.
I know. Yeah, that shit is strong. That shit right there, burn whole lot.
Man, listen, burning the damn hole in my throat, man.
All holes in your chest.
So,
all kind of holes in your chest.
So yeah, so to that question,
let's take the toast first before you tell the truth. Salud. All right, here we go. What did you get? God. Holy Ghost.
Hey, if y'all listen.
God damn. Put that shit up.
So listen. Whew. There are a myriad of reasons that people stay in relationships that one may think that may not be better, better or good to them or whatever the case may be. First of all, that's their motherfucking business. That's one.
That's who business.
That's the person who's standing in a relationship with the person that is not, the best thing for them.
But they come crying to you.
Well, listen,
I need to advise someone how to do this. I don't know why he's doing this.
We listen and we don't judge.
That is true.
We listen and we don't judge. So if somebody comes to you and asking you for advice, and you know that they are in a bad situation, the best thing for you to do is always give them truthful information. Just give them the truth.
Okay. Now,
just give them the truth. The truth hurts, but give them the truth. And don't be trying to pacify and all of that bullshit, because what happens then is that then you sit in the judgment seat.
Okay. If you pacify someone, you sit in the judgment seat?
If you pacifying the information to them because you're afraid that they're going to they're not going to receive it, even though they're asking you, because they want you to say something about it, but they're not in a place to receive it yet. Sometimes they really don't want it. They just want you to listen.
Okay, but listen, hold on.
Now, they want you to just listen to their woes, and they'll make the decision for themselves. So you have to figure out how you're going to show up for the people who tend to want you to give them advice.
Listen, I'll give you 2 times. That's it.
Secondly, that's their journey. That's their journey. Sometimes you have to learn from situations. And even if you don't stay with that motherfucker for a long period of time, and you know you're doing you bad, and this is that and the other, you're gonna leave that one and go to the next one.
All right, so
you're gonna leave that one, go to the next one. That one's gonna show up just like the one that you, man, listen, stay with the fool that you with. Learn that one so that you know better, so that you won't pick that shit up again. And then when you're ready to dump this motherfucker because he ain't shit, then you know what to look for if you even choose to go into something. But people stay in relationships for a whole lot of reasons.
Okay, so I thought you said you're supposed to be a devil. You're not being a devil right now. I think that your answer is one of the greatest answers that we're going to hear on tonight. Okay, I just think that. Okay, you're right. You're absolutely right. But you know what? I am in a season in my life right now where I am protecting my mental sanity from fuckery and foolishness. I listen, if you pick that nigga, you be with him. If you pick that lady, you be with him. Because at the end of the day, yes, I can listen to you. Yes, I can give you advice. Yes, I can do the things that's necessary to be a good friend to you. But what happens is sometimes when you allow people to continue to dump their shit on you, you're finding yourself removing things off of yourself so you can just try to enjoy your own day. I'm saying that, selfishly speaking, if you are with a person and you know that that person is not good for you, and you have that inkling in your stomach, right all off of here in your belly, that the person is not good for you, don't ignore your truth. Yes, we all have a journey, but guess what? Journeys point to truth. Journeys don't lie. We lie. Journeys don't. Because your journey, no matter what you do in your life and how you decide to lie about the shit that you're going through, your life will expose itself by the journey and the path that you're on. And sometimes what we have to do is get to a place where we're able to say, you got to handle your own shit. And so, yes, I don't know why a person, stays with somebody other than the fact that one time that I stayed with somebody longer than I wanted to. I mean, longer than I needed to, because I really wanted it to work. Because I really wanted it to work.
I think mostly is that the journey is there to teach you.
Absolutely.
So the journey is there to teach you. So hopefully we are learning from that. And sometimes we have to repeat those lessons. Sometimes the lessons are not as hard as us. Sometimes the lessons are not hard for us as it is for the people on the outside looking in, because everybody has a different tolerance level as well. So,
Gotcha.
it's just it becomes the idea to stand with somebody who you think is not good for you. And that too is then kind of relative, because the person on the outside looking in could be like, oh, this, that, and the other. But the person that's in that relationship is like, okay, I can deal with this shit.
Yeah, that's true.
I can deal with the fact that, he does this or that or whatever. And that shit may wreck my nerves, but at the end of the day, I ain't trying to leave my nigga because,
right.
because, he snores at night. You know what I'm saying? Or something that's that, or you know what I'm saying? It's just you having to understand. And the older we get, the more nuanced that is of why we stay in relationships that the outside may look like, oh, it's not good enough. Yeah, I may want to call you and say, listen, this motherfucker did this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just need to be a listening ear. And when I hang up, be like, okay, he ain't going nowhere anyway. But at the end of the day, you just got, it's just the conversations. And I'm only speaking because I'm here. I'm 50 years old, and the idea of being in relationship is completely the reasonings for staying in relationships are completely different now. Like,
yeah, I agree with you at 100%, because the older we get, I believe that our reasoning do change, especially because we mature, and there are different things that I won't say that we overlook, but there are things that we have a little bit more tolerance and patience for, because we learn, about relationships. We understand certain things, and then we don't even understand that we're not a piece of cake ourselves. So I get that. I just want people to understand that when you're in a situation that you feel like is toxic to your life, and I'm listen, toxicity is not, he made a mistake, he didn't put gas in your car. Toxicity is not the fact that he may have talked to his daddy about you. Toxicity is nothing to help, improve your relationship from a perspective of another person. What I'm talking about is a person that is vile in your life, and all they're spewing is negativity and nastiness in your life, and it's keeping you from growing as a person. And so when you are in a situation, that's why I ask, when in your heart, right, in your heart, in your gut, all off in your spinal cord. When you when you know that it's not a thing for you or whatever, why do you stay?
I just, again, that even becomes nuance too. You have to. Some people have to get the courage to leave. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. It's just I understand, like from the point of view of the outsider looking in, that you know this motherfucker doing you wrong. You need to go ahead and go. But however, it's not as easy as just getting
up and going.
That's
true.
It's just not that easy. So we need to
That's
allow people to be on a journey that they're on. If we have an idea, I love what Angel said though. Jay said, "Y'all ish stink too." Yes, our ish stink too.
Yeah, ish stink too.
Our ish stink
oh yeah,
too.
definitely.
Our
definitely.
ish stink too.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody ish stink. So we just have to figure out how much shit we want to smell.
I think that wraps that up there. that wraps up. All right, so real quick, Angie Stone, we lost Roberta Flack, Roy Ayers, we lost Damon Wiggins or Damon Wiggins, Sheila Jackson,
Dwayne Wiggins. I think I said
Dwayne Wiggins. That is Dwayne Wiggins. I'm sorry about that. Sheila Jackson Lee, Sylvester Turner,
and
Sylvester Turner.
Yeah. We lost some giants, man. We lost some giants, man. I was talking to a friend of mine earlier today about Dwayne passing and all of the 2020 music came.
Right. Wow.
I was
that was crazy.
My name's Dwayne. What's that? What's up? I can't remember. I'll be there. So all of the 2020 music. This man was 64 years old. I didn't even know this man was 64 years old. Crazy.
I mean, it was one more person though. Hang, I gotta think about it. Didn't one of the Jacksons die this year, or was that late last year? One of the Jacksons. Which one of the Jacksons died?
Tito?
When did Tito die? Was it earlier this year?
I don't know, man. I ain't really been following the Jacksons after Janet put up their post talking about them I was raised.
Wait a minute. Now, don't play with Janet Jackson. Don't start me about.
I love
Janet Jackson. Don't you start me about Janet Jackson. We ain't starting no shit about Janet.
But I will cuss her ass out.
You leave Janet alone, goddamn it. She's a whole witness, and she don't.
I don't give a damn what she is.
Hell, I'll be confused.
First of all, she ain't no Jehovah's Witness.
She used to be. And listen, I'll be confused by a whole lot of racists walking around this mug. Man, I'll be confused too.
Anyway,
we sure if we talk about no Janet up here.
Stop.
Listen,
anyway, Roberta Flack is gone, man. So giant, incredible pioneer.
That's crazy.
In R&B music, man.
That's crazy.
And even crossover music too.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Roberta Flack is gone. Roy Ayers. Everybody loves the sunshine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, man, just everybody stay prayed up, y'all. Thank y'all so much, man. Thank y'all so much for being here with us. We want to give y'all a hand clap. We do. Thank y'all for listening to our banter tonight.
Yes.
As we go back and forth as the devil and his advocate. Sometimes I'm the devil, sometimes I'm not. Q is always the devil.
Am I for real?
I'm just fucking with you, baby. We had a great night tonight with these conversations. Hopefully we was able to help somebody along.
Absolutely. Now, real quick, we're about to bounce, but I always like to make it a tradition that we give everybody some encouraging words before we did. And and now that we're on an hour 25, we're gonna give ourselves a couple seconds, and then we're going to play our video, and then we're gonna be out of here, and then we're gonna catch you on next time. And so let me first off say thanks, man, for doing this with me, for let's doing this together. This is so fun. It's wonderful. It's refreshing to have some grown folks conversation with someone different. I've been doing this. Mesh Gas will be 9 years old in August. Wow, let me come on. We'll be 9 in August, and that is bananas. And so I just want to say thank you so much, man. This is like the first of many episodes that we're going to create. I can't wait till we get ready to get together and cuss a few people out. That shit is going to be hilarious, and all this kind of stuff. Everybody, y'all give it up for Seek. Seek is that's my boy.
Thank y'all so much, man. We appreciate you. us.
All right, so let's give some encouraging words. I'm gonna let you go first, or do you want me to go first? You go last.
I just want everybody to be encouraged. We are living in times right now that are difficult to kind of navigate and maneuver through. Hold on to things that are the closest and precious to you.
Absolutely.
Hold on to those things that are the closest and precious to you. Please pay attention to what is going on in the world. We mentioned following Black media personalities so that you get the news that you can use. All right, so please stay informed. I want to say thank y'all so much for listening again. God bless you. Good night.
All right, so everybody tune in the morning for MTG Live. Myself, Mo Swag, and Reggie will be on the horn on tomorrow. Actually, I'm gonna leave all this set up. I'm gonna leave this set up so I can do the show right here, sitting right here, looking at y'all. If I had to give y'all any encouragement, I'm sorry. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. CST Central Standard Time, I'm gonna set up the link so they'll have it as well. We're gonna be talking about some things on tomorrow, whatever they want to talk about. Because to be completely honest, I forgot. Getting ready for the devil and his advocate. I forgot. And so I just don't remember. But if I had to encourage you on today, in addition, I'm just going to add on to what Six saying is that while you are holding on to everything dear, never ever forget to love on yourself first.
Yep.
It's really important.
Never forget
that you love yourself. That you live your day like it's your last day. Someone said, well, why would you say that? I say that not because time is moving on and you may not be here tomorrow, but because you don't want to wake up in life with regrets. And I made a decision a long time ago that I will no longer live my life with regrets. And so I may make a mistake. I may say something wrong. I may say the wrong thing to a person, just like you may do. You may do something wrong. You may make a mistake. But listen, don't have any regrets of your mistakes, because mistakes are stepping blocks into something great. And so you do that, and don't ever forget to love yourself. Hold on to everybody that's near and dear to you and all that good stuff. And we, at this point, is going to wish you a wonderful and a good night. Let me find a video before I mess something up real quick. And we'll see y'all on the next time. Peace out. Have a good night. We'll see y'all in a minute.